Sorry about that, everybody, but we are back. And the taunt, just as I sit down, it's game number 1 on Battlefield, and a Stitch still in the hand. How did that go through Marth? When was this game made? The early 2000s? But all right, the luck is still prescient for Jim as he's got a dot eyes, which will get tossed away. But Jim and Nakamaman, I mean, oh God, I love that sound effect. One of the more unique ones in Smash. And an up air not quite killing off the top, but Marth Peach is a contentious matchup between these two competitors. Jim not quite at PR level. Naka, I think 4th, 3rd, 5th, somewhere in that ballpark. Has been a mainstay of Minnesota, our Marth champion for years. But Jim's kind of been working. Doesn't get the regrab with the turnip, so there's no second hitbox there. Marth killer, not quite gonna happen, but the up tilt equally close, but no cigar. Oh my God, Naka really going out there, but he knows his character well. Pushing it to the limit as Jim still trying to find this second kill. Ooh, what the heck? That's not a Marth killer, that's a Marth killing you. Mr. Saturn, man, we've seen a couple of different fun little items from Jim so far. A Stitch, a dot eyes, and I can't believe that Nakamaman used that to recover. So smart, his brain nearly as big as the, I don't know, it's big. A little bit of a pivot F smash there. Nice little 4-piece string coming in from Jim, not able to finish the cast iron pan. Not quite there yet. Ooh, good SDI from Naka, not getting linked into the nair too. And you know, we talked about earlier, Naka teams with Trill, one of the oldest Peach players that we've ever had in the state. So I believe that Naka knows what Peach can do. Finally finding that kill. But Jim, on this game 1, is technically in the lead. Might only be for a moment. Smart recovery from Jim as well. But as the damage builds, I think there was a grab attempt there, but Naka keeping a distance. That sharp pointy thing standing between himself and Peach. And at 107, it's getting rough now. Last couple bit of resources used. Side B up tilt, not gonna kill this time, but it's getting close. At 50%, I don't know exactly what Jim needs to get in, but he's gotta find something. The moment he pulls a turnip, punished. Roll in, called out. Focus on both of their faces. Oh my God, how do you get off? I can't believe that fair linked. Naka wasn't ready for it. A second here. No! Does he still have it? Oh! I can't believe this. Oh, the grab's not gonna win. The dash attack doesn't quite kill. 123, 157. Naka's looking for anything. Jim still holding down for dear life. Both of them flubbing so far. The regrab, second, third time. The fair, that might kill. Randy standing up in the crowd. They want it. The turnip, but it sends the wrong way. The grab, he's not facing correctly either. A second, third, and he kills himself. No, not like this. The crowd of 5 is beyond disbelief, and I am as well. Jim had that in the bag 7 ways to Sunday, but he couldn't figure it out. He couldn't finish his food, and Naka for the second time this tournament has a game win when really it should have gone the other way. But somehow, some way, it's just melee. Call it plot armor, call it a top player privilege, call it nerves. It's still a W for Nakamaman. But now, we will find ourselves on Dreamland. Not only one of the strongest stages for Peach, but one of the weakest for Marths. If Jim's gonna find a W, he better find it here, but it'll be Nakamaman drawing first blood. Forward throw, tip F smash. Or, you know, just do that. Using the platforms to just kind of, oh, dunk. God, that side B at the end too. That is a Naka special. I feel like anybody that's played him knows that he really likes those side Bs. Just being cheeky with it. Jim, are you too low? I think you are. A flub on his counter pick. And I kind of am looking at him in the player cam now and feel like maybe it's getting to him. The pressure, the situation. It's hard, you know, when you're that close and you don't succeed, you think to yourself, man, how am I ever going to claw my way back? 'Cause it's a real issue, getting out of your own head. That tip, I can't believe it didn't quite link. Jabs. You know, it's an unorthodox edge guarding tool, but it eventually will at least build percent. I'm a little surprised we didn't see any other move as the turn-up actually backfiring on Jim there. That F-throw most certainly would have killed, but eventually he has to go across court. Marth losing his first stock. There's a nice little combo there. Spot dodging his round. Because actually, you know what? Jim's starting to feel himself a little bit, and oh, the frying pan, there was high hopes. There really was. A little bit of a float in and out, and you know, all of a sudden, this stock's looking pretty decent. He's just got to find his way in. You know, it's tricky. Jim knows that like little float height spot, but up tilt at 193, even with decent DI, will eventually kill. And Naka, one stock away. As he avoids being pineappled, but I think the Nair will still be problematic. But he has a whole stock to play with. But this is definitely very doable, I think, for Jim. He just needs to be able to play inside of the guard. Or, you know, get some more of those. You know, I think the meme, the very funny haha is, oh, Peach player, Unga Bunga, hold down. But, you know, it takes two to play. You've got to also be holding down yourself to get all those hits. And, yeah, Naka's like, all right, yeah, I got these. Jim with a little grimace there. As Naka is poised to place his seed and move on to face preeminent. Will one more game from Jim be enough to make him rethink that and refocus up on the current set at hand, or are we on autopilot Naka right now? So I think we might be. That little grab. But Naka's starting to move. God, those linked dash attacks always feel so creative. But a stitch, there is a stitch in the market, and unlike Doc, there's no game. Oh, Naka tries to grab it. What a madman. Just let that thing go. It's not worth it. Your throw animation on Mark is awful. that floating side B. We keep talking about it. Naka keeps using it just when we least expect it. Oh, run off nair from Peach. I mean, you see drop zone fairs from Sheik or Captain Falcon, hell, even Fox, but almost never from Peach. It's such a shame that it didn't actually work. And as the crowd chants, Mark finds the kill. 40% extra credits so far, and honestly, it doesn't even feel like Jim's getting any closer to taking the stock. Now in a juggle position, Marth is one of the kings of this game of just hacking on percent, slowly but surely, adding it in. But thankfully, for your ears and my voice, we're being joined by the one and only Randy. Hello. How's it going, man?
Good, yourself?
Ooh, bomb! Oh! It was an intimidation kill.
Yeah, big time.
Big time.
Oh, I really wish Jim took that game 1.
It was close. Everybody was just... That was there's been some tight sets.
So many flubs on both ends, yeah.
The spaghetti.
I like throwing the turnip out of shield. I did not realize if Marth is that close.
It doesn't work. Yeah, that's
Does that
so
work
crazy.
on more? Is that more people than 2, I assume?
It's some weird, like, is that an ECB thing or just like a weird hitbox thing?
It's how far a hand goes.
Oh.
Like, you know how like when Luigi and Sheik get super close to each other, the grab on Sheik will miss.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Luigi's down smash, the hitbox is past Sheik's hitbox. Like, it's just funky. Melee's so weird like that. Ooh, a little dot ice.
Missing the regrab, but honestly, it's just one of these things where Jim looks good, but outside of that first game on his counter picks, this feels like what Marth Peach should be. Marth just swinging constantly, and Peach only really getting mileage if you can get past the guard.
Right. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. We've had. Oh, how'd that crew battle go, by the way?
Didn't.
Oh, it didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Jeez.
I wanted to. Maybe the next time.
Just no time.
Yeah, there was some slight mismanagement and. We'll see.
Fair.
Some people have already left. I think it might be better at another event. And I think there's a lot of interest in getting, like, Foxes for a crew battle.
Yes.
I know there's a lot of Foxes, but there's probably enough Falcos.
We have plenty of Falcos. I feel like we don't have enough Foxes.
Maybe.
Because think about it. You have Darts, Preeminent, Lexor, Lamont.
GD.
Pity.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, we definitely would have enough, actually.
Yeah.
Dom's
Unfortunate for Jim here. It's a really hard draw, but honestly, he's outplaced what he was currently projected to.
Yeah, no,
so
the Blueberry Peach is definitely showing out today.
Really good. And he still has his whole loser side to work with.
I love Blue Peach.
That's a good look. Don't tell Trill.